This little doll is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's just well made, well done. Beautiful sculpture. Okay, well, I'm going to go outside and show you an experiment that I'm doing. Doo-dee-doo, 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 doo-dee-doo. That's the barrier I have, so I don't have to look at my neighbors. There was another dog incident. It was probably about, what was it like? It was like 5:30 in the morning or something. Freaking dog starts barking over there. Wakes me up. Wasn't pretty. Let's talk about this. Okay, now this is an experiment I'm doing. It's a combination of chocolate and canned dog food. Now, I've got it in this jar right here, and it's sitting in, on that shovel so that it can start to heat up and get all melty. And we'll see if it's going to melt out here. I wanted to see if it can melt out here and melt down into something, or else I might have to microwave it. But I kind of wanted to do it all natural, like, let's make it natural. We'll make it green. We'll put it in a jar and let it melt together. But you're probably thinking, why are you mixing chocolate, which is not, it's a good chocolate. It's I think it's made in Bulgaria. They're known for their chocolate there. They're chocolatiers. Those Bulgarian chocolatiers, blue Bulgarian chocolatiers. Yeah, they're the three chocolatiers from Bulgaria. And there they are, crossing the plains with their chocolate recipe, going to the capital of Bulgaria is Athens. So they'll be arriving there in Athens with their chocolate recipe. And that's where this thing kind of takes a twist and a turn, because I better pick this up off of the floor or I'll find it, if you know what I mean. Now, chocolate has been around for a long time. And I was thinking, what can I do to sort of blend and try and get into the headspace of the two things that I love dearly: eating and chocolate. And one thing that I have a big problem with, dogs. How can I put dogs and chocolate together so that I can feel the pain of these dogs that wake me up in the middle of the freaking night? So I said, well, maybe I can become part dog. I'll start eating dog food so that I can start identifying with the dogs. Why do they constantly bark? There's not any burglars out here that I know of. There's not much going on. But they just bark. It's a barkathon. So that, okay, I'll start, maybe it's in the food. I'll change my diet and start eating dog food. And I thought, man, that doesn't sound like a very appetizing thing. And I thought, well, if I mix it with chocolate, then I'll be able to, we'll try it out. And it could turn out to be something. It could be something that, like for those dog lovers, like when you go for a walk with your dog, you take a little, I don't know what to call it. What would you call it? Maybe you could call it chocolate-covered dog food, because you can make it differently. You can make it this way. You can make it in your home. Now, that's an idea. Well, yeah, that's what I should be doing. Instead of mixing the dog food and the chocolate, what I should do is come out with a Ronco machine that actually presses the dog food into a little ball and then has a little string on it, and then you just like dip it in there. Yeah, you dip it in there, and then that right there, the little straw thing is the little what do you call it? String is like a wick, and it's like a meat candle. See what I mean? See, you can dip it and you can use it as a candle, because all that fat in the meat is gonna create a, some bitch that'll go into that wick and make fire go up there like that, and then it's a constant stream of dog grease going up into that candle. Then, if you had already pre-dipped it in the chocolate, then that could drip down into like a little golden dish. Yeah, huh. And then you could share it with your loved ones.